Fine, guys. Hello and welcome you all. I have put everybody on mute. In case you have any questions, kindly please raise your hand. Okay. And mostly please keep a note of your queries and questions. In the last 10-15 minutes of the session, we will be taking your queries and I will be addressing all your doubts. Okay. So, guys, here, welcome you all for the first demo that we are going to conduct. That is for the course Oracle Fusion Technical Plus OIC. Okay, in this particular session, guys, we will be making you understand what this particular course is all about, what we are going to offer, how we are going to conduct the training. Okay, what this training is all about for, who will be getting benefited from training, and what will be the expected outcomes that you can drive from this particular training. Okay, so before you join any particular course, there is some sort of doubts or some sort of clarifications that you might be requiring to be get clarified. Okay, we tried to address all those queries during this first 10 minutes of the session. Okay, still if you have any doubts, please keep a note of those things and I will address those queries. Okay, so guys, before we start with our actual course content, this particular session is more to provide you the complete detailed structure about this particular course. What are the components that we are going to cover? What are the topics that we are going to cover? How detailed we are going to do? What is our training methodology? What sort of contents that we are going to provide? How the real-time scenarios and the different sort of work components that we have built? All those things we will be going to demonstrate. Okay, in addition to that, guys, how post course support we are going to provide during the course, what sort of support that we are going to provide. So all those details I will be sharing and explaining you so that it will be helpful for you to make the decision to go ahead with this particular course and to go ahead with us to start your journey of the learning. Okay, first of all, guys, to understand like who you are, we can categorize and you could be anything among this. You may be a college student, you may be a fresher who's looking for some internship, you may be somebody who's returning moms having a break into your career. You may be somebody from IT to non-IT or non-IT to IT aspirants. Okay. You may be a professional willing to switch domain, or you are already into Oracle related technology and you want to build your competency, and that is the reason you would like to pursue the course to build your enhance the competency. So if you are from any of these category, this course is well designed and structured for you as per the real-time market. This particular course is 80 to 90% hands-on practical course. Okay, so everything that we are going to learn in this particular course, we will be practically demonstrating, giving the assignments, and you are supposed to work on to those particular assignments. Okay, nothing you need to worry. Every software, every tool, everything that is required as part of this particular training program that we will be providing to you guys. Okay, moving ahead, guys, why anyone should take this particular course? Okay, so what has happened, this particular course has some sort of advantage. If you being a Oracle consultant, if you know the Oracle and related technology, believe me, this is a secure job. None of the recession or something is impacting. I personally witnessed 3 recessions in my career. My job was not getting impacted, none of my colleagues were getting impacted. So it's a recession free job. It's a very secured environment. It's a kind of work profile that give you an opportunity not to work with mid class sort of employers or something. You will be always getting an opportunity to work with top class customers. Okay, you will be getting an opportunity with top class customer like SBI, like Emirates Airline, like Indigo Airlines, big customer, Reliance Group, Adani Group, like that. Guys, it is not a simple application that you will be becoming a developer or something, but you will become a consultant. So you will be offering a consulting experience to your customers. Okay, and consultant is somebody who's expert in their field. People will regard you, they will respect you, they will come back to you with their challenges, and you are supposed to provide the solution to them. Okay, so that obviously, like if you're an expert in your particular field, if people sees you as a respect, looking out for some sort of inputs, your suggestions, your consultant and solutioning. That is the reason it has the best pay market. Okay, if you go for some sort of Java architect or something, .NET architect, or otherwise you are looking for somebody who's a just Oracle ERP consultant or any of the ERP consultant, their pay package is better than the developers. Okay, that is the reason you should opt for this particular course. And in case any one of you has an aspirations to settle abroad, if you have an aspiration to go and work on to the international assignment, settle in Dubai, Gulf, in Europe, UK, USA, Canada, Germany, France. Okay, so these kind of softwares, once you learn, these are the global products. You will be getting an opportunity to work with bigger, big and big multinational companies which are implementing these particular sort of softwares, and you will be always having an opportunity for on-site travels also. Okay, so these are the basic reason that you should need to opt for these particular kind of courses. Moving ahead, guys, it is very important before you make your journey and make your decision. You should need to understand that okay, you are one of the category, you understand this course, why should you opt this particular course? But there may be multiple vendors offering this particular course, right? So why you will choose us, right? There may be some advantages or some sort of benefits that we will be offering that you will not be getting somewhere else, right? So it is very important for you that you will choose a right vendor. Okay, because you are investing your time, efforts, energy. So what we are, let's discuss what we are, because it will definitely help you to make an understanding that whether you will go with this particular training institute or not. Okay, so just to brief you guys, we are almost 10 years old training institute. We are specialized only into the Oracle. We have very reliable career partners. Okay, we have a global presence. If you see, we have almost 100K subscribers into our YouTube channel. We have trained almost 20,000 plus trained professionals, which has been already placed into different multiple multinational companies. So guys, what we have the real time connection with those particular students that we have trained. They will be pushing us, contacting us, and informing us internal highlights, internal detailings of the company, internal opportunities that are happening into the companies, and we will be supporting you guys to get placed into good opportunities as per your requirements. Okay, as we said that okay, we have a large pool of trained consultants, so we will be regularly getting contacted by multiple national companies for small or mid size of assignments to deploy our consultants, so we can help you to get deployed or to get you training certificates and all those sort of things. Okay, we have been a corporate training partner for multiple multinational companies. That means the course that we are going to deliver has been recognized by Infosys, HCL, okay, multi and Emerson. These are the companies that we have partnered with, and we have been regularly conducting a corporate training for these particular training companies also. Okay, guys, what has happened? Entire our course has been designed, which is a complete real-time training. It is no demos or dummy things. Whatever that we are going to discuss, every word, every topic that we are going to discuss, that is having a real-time impact. Okay, and the kind of trainers that we are going to have, we have a like working professional up to the architect level. Okay, everyone is having 18, 20, 25 years of experience into their field, and those are the trainers who are not just being professional into their work, but they have been having a vast sort of experience into training. Okay, none of our trainer is less than 10 years of experience into training. So that is what we are going to offer, that this is something that we are, okay, that make us something unique, that we are specialized into Oracle and related technologies, and we have large pool of consultants and corporate connection and associations to get you placed into respective job opportunities. Okay, moving ahead, guys, understanding what about this particular training. Okay, so what we are going to have in this particular training, guys, if you see in the training part, you will see that this is a complete online training. This is going to be an online training on a daily basis. Okay, the timings will be like 7 o'clock in the morning. Generally, we will have a session for 1 hour, but it may sometime extend 10-15 minutes more. Okay, it will be Monday to Saturday. Total hours will be 45 hours to 50 hours. It will depend how we will be progressing. The course structure, the course fee is 25,000. Okay. Addition to that, guys, it is also very important for you to understand that okay, everything is okay, consultant is okay, course is okay, okay, but who's our trainer? Who's going to train us? What is his credentials? Whether he's good or not? So talking about myself, guys, I am have myself Fusion. I am having 18 years of experience. I'm working as a solution architect for one of the biggest MNCs in the world. Okay, I have been working with teachers, I have worked with GE, I have worked with Oracle. These are my professional, you can say, synopsis. So I will be your trainer for this entire course. None of the topic will be explained or conducted by any other trainer, only one trainer for one training. That is the policy that we will refer, so that we will be having a better connect. And by the same way of that learning methodology, you will be following and learning from us. Apart from that, guys, as a training institute, as part of this particular training program, what we are going to offer, that is also something too important. So guys, you will be getting certain objects, lifetime access. You will be getting a lifetime access for recorded videos. You will be getting a lecture notes. You will be getting an interview questions. You will be getting the documents, whether the documents which has been currently created or any future document, any new topic that we are going to create a document, those documents access directly you will be getting. We will be sharing with you guys. Okay, and this will be a lifetime access. The videos will be remaining to you with lifetime access. Okay, we have our own learning portal. You will be getting all these details available there from the first day of your enrollment. Okay, guys, there may be certain things which are periodically available, like as we said that okay, all the stable all the servers, all the stable things has been provided. So what has happened, you will be getting 5 months of access for the stable application for the Fusion, which is having a full control, full access. Okay, there's nothing that you cannot do into that particular instance. 5 months stable instance access will be provided so that you can go practice, resume your work there. There will be a unstable version which is going to be refreshed weekly. This is a vision instance because we will be providing you the live instance which is being latest Oracle provided. This will be also provided for 5 months, and 2 months of instance will be provided for OIC also. Guys, some of you might not be aware what is these instance. I will be discussing all these things in detail as you will be learning some particular training, some sort of software. So some softwares are required. So Fusion is a software which is a cloud-based software available onto the internet. To learn that particular software, you require that particular software, right? So the subscription for that particular software, so that you will be provided the username, password, and URL. Using that you will log in. If you have the browser, you log in into that and you can start using that particular application. Okay, so that software we are going to provide you for 5 months. Guys, on account of Ganesh Chaturthi that is about to happen, we are running this early bird offer. In this, what will happen, instead of 5 months access, you will be getting 7 months access for the stable instance. And instead of the course of 25,000, you will be getting a course fees of 23,000. You will be directly getting a discount of 2,000 only for those particular of participants and students who will enroll today. Okay, this early bird offer is something very beneficial for you because you will be getting almost 6,000 worth of training instance free for additional 2 months, and 2,000 you will be saving here. So roughly you will be able to make a saving of 8,000 rupees. Okay, And guys, as we said that okay, it is not just about the training that we are going to provide, the training material, recorded video, interview questions, but in addition to that, we will be offering some additional service for you. What are those service, guys? We will be providing you the job assistance, sample resumes will be shared. We have a career counseling regularly provided from our institute. You can contact. There has been regular mock interviews back getting scheduled if you want, if you are interested based on your CV preparations. You can schedule the mock interviews and we will be taking the mock interviews for you. We will be providing and helping you in references and connections into the organization where you will be applying for. Okay. So all these things will uh, help us you to grow and make a connections and to grow your profile, to get a connections, to get you selected into the right sort of platform, right sort of opportunities meeting to your expectation as per your competency. Guys, we will be having regularly being contacted for freelancing assignments. If you are interested, we can provide that. Internships, we can get you enroll into some sort of paid or unpaid internship. On job support also we can provide on specialized purpose, and some specialized requirements are there. We can support you on that particular thing. Guys, communication, you could be always reaching us to us. Once you get enrolled, we will be creating a WhatsApp group for our group, and we will be always in touch. You can reach out to our admin. He will be always supporting you for entire training program. Admin is your key point of contact, where for any concerns, anything like you are not able to get the recorded work videos working or access is not working, please feel free to reach out to admin and he will immediately support you. Okay. Moving ahead, guys, as we said that okay, this particular training is ERP. What is Fusion? Fusion is one kind of software. That software is a ERP software. ERP software represent the enterprise resource planning software. Okay, so guys, what has happened? Enterprise is like a company. Any company, big companies require some sort of software. Like Tata Group is requiring some sort of software to manage entire operations, entire functionality of their company. That is the reason what has happened, these kind of softwares will come into picture. There has been different softwares into the market. Okay, like different companies have their own ERP tool. Oracle has certain products. Oracle itself is having certain products, like Oracle has one product called EBS, PeopleSoft, JD Edwards, Siebel, Fusion. Okay, what has happened? All these particular products are the ERP software. Same way, SAP is the company. They also have their own ERP tools. Workday is the company who has their own tools. PeopleSoft is the company who has own tools. There is no restriction. There has been different software companies who are having their own ERP tools. But what has happened? Oracle being the master and Oracle being the leader of the ERP applications. Okay, Oracle is the leader of the ERP application, and among these Oracle ERP application, what has happened? We are focusing on to learn which application we are going to learn. Fusion as the primary application that we are going to learn as part of this particular training. Okay, what has happened? What is the journey of this particular Fusion application? We will be discussing and learning about this, how this particular tool has happened and come into existence. So guys, Fusion is something that is being made up of multiple things. It's a fusion of multiple technologies. Okay, so what has happened? Oracle being a uh, tech giant, Oracle being into this particular industry for almost 5 decades into the ERP application sort of applications that Oracle is being into. So Oracle has different tools. Some of the tools have some advantages, some disadvantages. So in the era of 2009 to 2011, Oracle has come up with the idea that okay, we have different tools. Some may be good in something, some may have good security, some may have good UI, some may be having good backend support, some may be having some sort of advantages that we can customize the application. So why not we pick best of each of the technology and come up with and make one product, so that will be contain all the best of the features. So what Oracle has did, whatever the tools that Oracle owns, Oracle took best of the features from those particular technology. In addition to that, at that time whatever the different softwares available by different vendors, Oracle studied those softwares also, and from there also if there is any best features, that also has been pulled by Oracle and put it into one tool, and they name it as Fusion. Okay. And talking guys that what this ERP application is all about, like suppose Sons is the company. Tata Sons is the company who's having so many sort of small, mid-sized companies reporting to Tata Sons. Each of the companies, some may be manufacturing units, some may be IT giants, some may be like service providers, some may be financial institutes. So what has happened? They may be requiring some sort of software to manage their resources, to manage their company, to plan how their company is going to work and support. So for that particular reason, guys, this kind of softwares are required. That is called enterprise resource planning sort of software. Enterprise represents the company. Planning is like suppose you want to do some activities, so you have to plan something, right? Suppose you have to arrange some sort of farewell for your juniors. Okay, so you may need to plan, right? How many people will come, where you will make them sit, what will be the food arrangements, what will be the music arrangements, and then you will arrange all these things. You have to pay also. If you are paying, you have to maintain that payment schedule. You need to maintain how much is the expenses are going to happen. Same way, in case the companies are running, they want to manage their company, they want to hire the employees, they want to pay the employees, they want to produce the product for their company so that they can build and manufacture those products and sell those products. So all these things are called guys resourcing. Okay. So once we say that, okay, these kind of softwares are supposed to manage the resources. What kind of resources, guys? Only three kind of resources are there in any of the business. One is manpower. Manpower means employee. One is money, like you may be sending the money or you may be receiving the money, or there may be a material. Material means every company may be having some sort of product. Like Triotech is one company. We have one product. What is that product? This training software training of Oracle OIC and Fusion is one of the products. So we will be managing and maintaining this particular product. Okay. So in terms of manpower, guys, what has happened? If a company TCS is having 1 lakh employees, they want to hire the employee, they want to manage their employee, they want to manage the absences of the employee. Employee need to check their leave balance, they need to apply for the leave, they want to withdraw the leave. Companies need to run the payroll of the employee. Companies need to give the compensation, awards, recognition. They want to monitor the performance of the employee. That is different modules and the softwares that are available into different sort of manpower related activities. Okay. Same way, guys, in financial, same way into supply chain, we have different activities that are supposed to be used by ERP software in context of running and managing the applications for the companies to operate and work efficiently. Okay. Moving ahead, guys, suppose you learn this particular sort of software. Okay. Once we learn this particular application, you get even certified also. So what will happen? What are the role? What sort of role that you have been into? So guys, there has been different sort of roles into kind of work that you are going to do. These roles are mainly being divided or concentrated as a functional consultant, the consultant who will be doing the functional work, responsibilities related to the configuring of the software and all. There may be a technical consultant that we are going to learn that, okay, we are going to be a technical consultant. There has been different software, tools, techniques has been offered by Oracle that we are going to learn. And these 100 represent somebody who's 100% functional. They doesn't know technical. Some consultant those are 100% technical. They doesn't know anything about functional. There are certain consultant that is techno functional. They know little bit technical, little bit functional, or 50-50, something like that. There may be certain users, a consultant that is a business user, the actual users of the software, that they will be logging into the software day to day basis. They may be running the report, they may be creating an supplier, they may be hiring an employee, they may be promoting an employee, they may be transferring the employee. All these sort of work will be done by them. And there is a role called architect, somebody who's a functional consultant or technical consultant or a techno functional consultant. If he knows subject well, if he is having 10, 12, 15 years of experience, he may be working as an architect, looking into the higher view of the application, designing the solutions based on the reported problem statements from the customers. Okay. And guys, if you suppose get to work as a technical consultant, you get a chance to work for a company called suppose Accenture. In that Accenture has some client, maybe Emirates Airline. So in Emirates Airline you get to work as a technical consultant. What sort of projects that Emirates Airline may be running? So there may be different kind of soft implementation projects could be of different type. What are the different kind of projects that we have that I have noted down here? One is the implementation project, guys. Implementation project is something like you are constructing your new house. You have a land and you have to build. So same way you have purchased the software and you need to configure the software to be used a- as per the requirement for the Emirates airline. These are the implementation projects. Enhancements of projects are, guys, suppose you have purchased the land, you have built the house also, you are living also there, but after certain years, 2 years, 3 years, you want to enhance that particular house. Okay, you want to add new floor tilings or something, you want to enhance the features or the facilities of the house. Upgrade projects are, guys, if there is a house, you want to add one more story to the house. You already constructed a two-story house, you want to add third story to your house. And support project is like if you have the house already built up, on a regular basis you want denting, painting, some electrical work, some sort of maintenance that you want to do, these kind of work that is required, that is the support projects. Okay. Data migration projects, guys, suppose you have house build up, this is ready, you are staying into some old house, now you have to shift into the new house. So uh, all your furniture, all your accessories, all your material from your old house, you need to make it available into new house, right? So you will migrate, you will book some transport company, some mover and packer, they will pack and migrate the component from your old house to new house. Same way what has happened, suppose companies are using some old software and now they have purchased Fusion, they start using the Fusion, so they want all their data to be migrated from their old software to new software. Okay. And same way, guys, there is a rollout project. Rollout projects are something like suppose you have implement Tata Group has three companies. Tata Group is having TCS, Tata Group is having Tata Airlines, and Tata Group is having Tata Financial Service. So first Tata Group has implemented this particular software only for TCS. For 1 year of implementation in using the software, Tata Group has thought that okay, it is very good software. It is working and conducting and helping me, supporting me, doing all my business operations efficiently, saving my money, doing the auditing, everything. It is very good. So they thought that okay, let's extend this software for Tata Financials also. Let's extend this particular software for Tata Airlines also. These kind of projects are called rollout projects where already things has been implemented. You will be copy pasting and modifying and doing certain things as per the new company. Little bit changes you are supposed to do. Okay. And moving ahead, guys, what sort of work profile, like, okay, you learn from us, why you learn from us, who you are, what we are going to offer, who the trainer is, what is actually enterprise softwares are, what they are supposed to do. As part of this particular training, what you will become a technical consultant or a techno functional consultant with having 10-90 ratio. Okay, then you understood that okay, what are the different companies, different clients that I could opt for the job opportunities, what kind of different kind of projects they are running into, so that I could get a placement into those particular projects. But in those projects, even I am a technical person, what are the work profile, what I'm supposed to work there? So in a project, guys, there may be different work profile. wherever you are going to go and work, it is not like, okay, you are the only person or 2-person team, 3-person team. Generally, ERP customers have a big team internally and they have multiple vendors that they have hired to support them. Okay, and generally that particular team will consist some subject matter expert, some team member who are technical, who are very good into data extraction, data loading. Few architects are there. There are somebody who are very good functional consultant, they are configuration specialists, they are supposed to do the configuration. There are certain consultant who are very good into designing, customization, integration. Okay, delivery manager, project manager, program manager. There may be some business analyst who will be taking up the requirement from the customer and explaining the requirement to the functional and technical person to provide the solution to the problems. Okay, a tester. There may be, even you are a technical consultant, you may be working and deployed as a tester to some particular company in some particular project, because whatever the technical components will be worked and built by other consultant, you have to thoroughly test them. Or the end user, guys. End user means the actual user of that particular software who will be running the report, who will be getting benefit by inserting the data into the software, who will be requesting you to extract the data by different modes of technology. Okay. So guys, this is what we have. Okay, before we start with the actual training course content discussion, okay, this is something that we thought that okay, we should need to cover and explain to make you familiar that okay, what this particular course is all about, how we are going to offer this particular course, how you will be benefited, what will be the companies that you will be getting enrolled into, and what will be the advantages and disadvantages of this particular course, and what are the additional things other than this particular course training which you will be getting benefit from us. Okay, again, once again I am repeating, guys, today is the only early bird offer. In case you want to enroll, don't think twice and please enroll today only to avail a benefit of 8,000, 2,000 a cash discount, and 6,000 of additional server access will be provided for 2 months extra. Okay. Now, guys, this particular training, as we said, okay, this particular training is a complete Oracle Fusion Technical plus OIC training. You go and explore into the market. That much detailed training no one is going to cover, and this is very detailed, structured, and real-time sort of course that we have designed for our participants, students, so that you will be getting roughly, we are expecting after attending this particular course, following all the tutorials, going through all the recorded videos after the session, practicing the things, going through the assignments, reviewing the interview questions specific to the technology, understanding the concepts, you should be able to claim yourself minimum 2 to 3 years of experience into Fusion Technical and OIC consultant. Okay. So guys, as part of this particular training, first of all, there has been small softwares, small utilities or certain things that we are going to learn about. That is not an actually a work of a technical consultant, but it is good to have that knowledge also, because until unless you don't understand the software, what are the different offerings that software is having, what we can perform into that particular software, it is not good that directly we will be jumping into the technical aspects. Okay, so guys, as part of this particular software training from tomorrow onwards, what we are going to start, we will be covering in the first 3-4 classes these particular areas. What are these areas, guys? We will be learning how to access this particular software, what do you understand by port, what is server, what are the different kind of user types. Okay, like employee, what is employee self service, manager are supposed to do some activities, HR may is supposed to do some activities, admin may do some sort of activities. Okay, we will be learning and discussing all these things. There may be different sort of business transaction that will happen. Okay, so we will be understanding few of the things so that you will be getting an understanding how to navigate, how to search a business object, how to create a business object, how to insert the data, how to delete the data, how to activate, like suppose person management, how to create a record, how to correct a record, how to add a phone number. These sort of basic understanding we will be first discussing in the initial classes. Okay, so that you will be getting a confidence on how to navigate to the application and looking into the things. Guys, we will be not looking into the configuration, functional configuration, but once you can say from the functional aspects, how to use the application, that we will be looking into. Then guys, every business, every software is something related to the data. Okay, either we will be creating our data, we will be updating our data, we will be inserting the data. So we will be looking into what is data, what is information, what are the different kind of data formats, what kind of data operations that we can perform. Like we can select the data, insert the data, update the data, delete the data. In the entire course of this particular technical learning, while we are learning into different sort of tools, techniques, okay, applications, what we are going to do, we are going to play and manage with the data. And in data, what we can do, max to max, we can either modify the data, or we can create the data, or we can delete the data, or we can fetch the data. Okay, so we will be discussing about that. What are the different data types that are available in the entire Fusion, guys? Only three type of data types are available. One is the text, like name is the text, number, marks, or salary is the number, date of joining is the you can say date of joining, date of birth, purchase order, date. All these are the date type of variables. Okay. Next, guys, like once we have the software, once we have this particular URL, as we are going to provide you the URL, username, and password, same way, there may be, suppose you are working and there may be two new person hired into your team. You have to give the username and password to those particular employees also. Although that is not your job, that is an administrative work. But as part of this particular training program, we are making sure that okay, we will be giving and providing you the additional knowledge about the security console, how you will be managing a user, what are roles, how to create a user. See, what we are going to discuss, how to authenticate, how to authorize, what is role based access control. Under user management, guys, we will be discussing how to search the user, how to create a new user, resetting a password, adding some role to the user. In case the user account has been logged, you want to unlock, you want to compare the role of Piyush and Rajesh, suppose what role Piyush is having, what role Kumar is having. So all these things we will be practically demonstrating and teaching and giving you the assignment on these also, which is additional to our technical learning. Okay, and these are very you can say delighters and good to have sort of knowledge, because interviewer may be asking all these aspects also as part of your technical competency. Okay, same way guys, role management, certification, administration, all things that are related to the security of the application, that we are going to discuss as part of this learning program. Okay, guys, next thing is, if this there is a software, there is a application provided. In that application, suppose Emirates Airlines wants some sort of customization and personalizations to be done. Okay, what sort of personalizations to be done, guys? What kind of software it is, what kind of different kind of pages that we have. Okay, three kind of pages that we have, we will be discussing about them. There is some tool called Sandbox, we will be discussing. Apart from that, there has been four major tools provided by Oracle to do the different level of customization. Customization is like, suppose I'll give you this particular sheet. Instead of using this particular sheet like this, you want to add some customization, that okay, this should not be at second stage, this should be at the first stage. So as per your requirement, you want to do something, like you want to change the labels, you want to change the look and feel, you want to add new custom pages to your application, you want to make certain fields mandatory, or you want to hide certain particular fields. So all these work is not a technical work, this is a functional work. There has been small sort of tools and utilities. This UIT, appearances, structure, HCM Design Studio, these are small softwares that has been provided by Oracle, and we will be learning all these particular softwares to do these customization and personalization. Okay. Same way, guys, there has been certain utilities provided by Oracle. Okay. These utilities may not be having a direct uses for a technical person. We may not be directly coming and setting the preferences. We are not directly maybe requiring to upload the file, but these utilities are important and they may help us to better understand and use the application efficiently. And these utilities are being used once we are actually working onto the tools and techniques provided by Oracle to learn. These preferences, these sort of utilities are very important to be internally used. So we will be in detail learning about these particular utilities also. Okay, all these are also an additional to what we are going to offer as part of our training program. Okay, moving ahead guys, as we said that okay, if this is a technical training program, but please be rest assured, this this is not going to make you learn or write some sort of coding. Technical means there has been some tools offered by Oracle and we have to learn those particular tools, that how to use those particular tools. Yes, there may be some sort of tools that may require some sort of technicality. We will be covering all the technical aspects from the basic. It is good if somebody is having any of the technical background or any of the programming background. If you know SQL, that is very good. If you don't know SQL, we will be covering from the scratch. We don't want anyone to be having any sort of knowledge on anything. Okay, I personally recommend that you will join this particular training program as a blank. You does not know what is security. You should not need to know what is audit. You does not need to know how to migrate, because if you have some baggage of the experience, if we are at the stage 1, you will be talking and discussing and raising a query for stage 5. Okay, this particular training program is well structured. We are going to cover everything, every bit of information we are going to cover, and I personally recommend everyone should join without any knowledge. Okay, consider that you are just a fresher, you don't know how the companies work. Everything I'm going to explain, good way of storytelling with some sort of layman sort of example, no, technical example, the professional vocabulary that we are going to use, everything I'm going to explain. Okay, and guys, whatever the softwares that you require, all those softwares we will be providing. Okay, the software related to the Oracle Fusion application that we said that okay, we are going to provide OIC application server, we will be providing. Guys, we will be providing you the ADF plugin. There is one plugin that we are going to provide. In addition to that, guys, there is an FTP server that may be required. We will be providing you the FTP server. Okay, we will be providing you the database also, custom database also we will be providing. Nothing you need to purchase, nothing you need to worry about. Okay, these things we will be sharing the details, and there are certain softwares that as part of this particular learning your laptop must be having. You must need to have some good browser, Notepad++, SoapUI is the tool, Postman, MS Excel, Word, and BAE Publisher Client. These softwares you can download, all are freeware software, you can download and install. Okay, all these are very simple, just download the exe, double click and install. Okay, and these are the information also we are going to provide you guys. Okay, so that is the way guys. Initially for the first almost 4 or 5 classes we will be building the base for you, providing you what is data, what is SQL, what is XML, what is JSON. Okay, different sort of navigation, different screen, and we will be learning these three main areas like security of the application, customization of the application, and different tools and utilities that we are going to learn as part of this particular application. Okay, moving ahead guys, technical work. Okay, the Fusion technical is been majorly you can say classified into three major activity. One, as a Fusion technical, if you are going to learn, you will be working as a technical data extract engineer or reporting, that there is a data already available into the Fusion application, and for certain reasons the data has to be extracted. Like you have to extract the data in specific format and send to HDFC Bank, so that HDFC Bank will process that particular data to send the salary of each employee. Or you want to extract the data in certain format that will fetch the amount of tax that, or amount of PF that you have deducted, and you need to send that particular report to income tax department or PF department of India. You need to extract some data like what is the total number of employees that has been hired in the month of last month, and that report you need to submit to the CHRO of the company. You need to get the details of the employees who has been constantly having some sort of behavior that okay, once there is a long weekend like Friday, Saturday, Sundays off, they generally took an off of Monday also, claiming their own sick leave or something. You want these sort of data to be extracted for analysis purpose, for decisioning purpose. So for that we have these sort of techniques that has been offered by Oracle. We generally have certain tools, okay, these tools like BIP and OTBI. Since this particular technical training is a complete fusion technical training, whether you are from the human capital management domain, financial domain, or supply chain domain, we are going to cover all the tools which are available in the market as the at the moment offered by Oracle. So some of the tools are guys very important. I mark them as star, and these tools are common. Like once you learn these particular tools, you will be able to extract the data for financial data or supply chain data or even HCM data. Okay, and there are certain tools which are very specific to human capital management. There's any tool that is starting with a keyword with HCM or H. Okay, any tool in the entire application of Fusion, if you see starting with H, that means that tool is majorly only specific for the human capital management. And guys, we will be going very much in detail once we look into the BIP. You will see how much detail we are going to cover into BIP. Okay, it it is not possible that I could walk you through with the entire core section like this, but for one of the subject you will see we will be first understanding the navigations, then we will be looking into the administrative work of the BIP report, guys. In the administrative work we will be see what are folders, how to cut, copy, paste, how to hide and hide, how to rename, how to migrate. Okay, then guys, as we said that okay, we are going to cover SQL. So we will be learning what are the different tables available. Okay, can we create a table? No. Allowed different statements. Okay, different statements that has been allowed. Let me zoom in. So guys, in Fusion Technical, only select statement is allowed. If you know SQL, PLSQL, PLSQL is not allowed, DDL is not allowed, DML is not allowed, TCL is not allowed. Nothing is allowed, guys. Only you have to write the query, that is the select query, and that also we are going to learn. Guys, we will be learning different kind of how we can represent the data. We can have the data in CSV file, Excel file, XML file. Okay, we will be learning what is web services, different sort of components that we are going to learn of a BIP report. What is data model? In data model, different kind of data sets. We will be learning what is data links, different kind of parameters. Okay, in parameters, how to make a parameter as mandatory, default value, order of the parameter, different kind of parameters, menus, select one value, select multiple values, list of values. These are the different components. Then different components has different sort of concept. Then while we are designing the report can be created into multiple ways. One is the one approach is that okay, we can create an auto generated template. We can use the wizard base of template. The main highlight of the wizard has been mentioned here. Or we can create the report manually. If you are creating the report manually, Oracle has offered three major ways to create the report. What is the major purpose? That each of these template, large volume of data, we will create an Excel based report. In case we have to create a file into CSV format, that data has to be sent it across multiple application, we will create a e-text report. In case we have to generate a promotion letter and these sort of business letter, we will be using this sort of technology. Then report, how to run a report, different sort of layout, properties of a report, permission of the report, migration of the report. That's how we will be covering all these things in detail. Okay, and same way guys, for each of the technology we will be covering all these things in detail, that you can refer and go through with our course contents also. Okay, Same way guys, for OTBA is one of the technology, what is subject area, how to create a criteria, what are dashboard, all these things we have seen, how to select the columns, adding a filter, sorting a data, column properties, you will see we have different things into column properties. All these things practically we will be seeing. Multiple subject area, how we will be using, what is set operators, different kind of set operators, all these practical demonstrations we will be seeing. Okay. Same way as data loading techniques, as we have certain techniques available, certain tools are available for human capital management and certain are for supply chain and financial. All these four tools we are going to learn in detail. Okay. Adding to that, guys, there is a concept called web services that is going to be a base for your integrations. Once you're going to work as an integration, then these web services plays a vital role. So we will be learning all about web services. What are the type of web services, SOAP and REST? Okay, what are the method of web services? What is payload? How to identify the service? Create a URL, test the service, document and educate. We have to spread that knowledge and share that knowledge to the integration engineer. Guys, what are the tools that we are going to learn? We are going to learn the SOAP UI and Postman as a tool as part of this particular training program. Okay, moving ahead, guys, that since this is a very specialized sort of training program, which includes the Fusion complete technical as well as integration. Integration, guys, OIC is very important and very buzzword. Everyone is looking for the consultant who knows OIC. So OIC basically has three kind of services. One is integration, where the data has to be integrated between two or more application. We will be covering this very much in detail. Then there is something called VBCS, that is designing a new pages, and using that page, guys, what you maximum do, the page is supposed to collect the inputs and save the input into some database table, or it will search the data, it will insert the data, it will delete the data. So all those DML operations we will be seeing, all the navigations about those particular pages, creating a simple hello world page, addition of two number, calculator, understanding what are the events and what are the action chains, all these things, the components of the VBCS application we will be seeing into that. And in addition to that, from the intermediate level, we will be seeing into how to create a search page, create page, update page, delete page. Okay, different sort of business object, and these either we are going to create them into a form layout, or we will be using them as a table. There is a table, in that data is coming, you by clicking onto that row, the data will be changed into editable format. You will click and save the data directly from there, or you want to delete the row, you can delete the row. That is something we will be learning as part of VBCS. Okay, and as part of ICS, which is very important. Okay, as part of this particular complete training program, if you ask me that, okay, Piyush, tell me two three technologies that we should need to pick up. Okay, that technologies are, you should need to be have very good experience into BAP. If you know OTBA, OTBA is very simple. Okay, if you don't know, that is also okay, but BAP, HDL, if you are from the HCM track, you should need to focus on to HDL. If you are from the supply chain and financial track, you should need to focus on to this. Okay, it is good that if you have a good understanding, if you have a little bit of development background, Java background or something, if you know web service is very good. Otherwise, in ICS, this is very good area that you should need to focus upon. And guys, we will be covering everything in detail, from the basic, what is the navigations, what are the components, what are the technologies available, what are adapters, what are connections, what are integration, everything in detail we will be learning. We will be learning like how to administrate the different existing integration, how to create an integration, edit an integration, run the integration, copy an integration, import and export, activate, deactivate, everything we are going to cover in detail practically. Okay, and then intermediate level, guys, we will be creating an integration, we will be creating a connections, we will be learning different sort of actions that we have into the thing, like schedule activity, different sort of parameters, top activity. There has been 20, 30 15-20 different sort of actions that we are going to learn as part of this. In addition to that, we will be learning the actual practical uses, the actual integrations that are going to happen, that may require the data to be extracted, sent, updated, read into the file, write into the file, deleting the file, okay, moving the file from one location to another location, move file, zip file, okay. All these are the different sort of file based handling operations. For all these things we will be learning the practical demonstration of the application. Same way to handle the database, we want to, in the database we want to fetch the data, insert, update, delete, we want to do the call of stored procedure, or instead of we writing an SQL query, if OIC themselves is supporting to insert, update or merge, we will be checking practical uses of all these particular things, okay. In addition to that, guys, as we have seen into the beginner section, there has been different sort of components and connection that we are going to see. Adapters, majorly we will be looking into the SOAP adapter and REST adapter. These are the two technical adapters. We will be looking the FTP adapter to perform file based operations, database operations, ERP based operation like financial and supply chain related actions, to fetch the data of financials, to fetch the data or insert the data of financials, same way to fetch and insert the data of the HCM. These are the major work once you integrate the application to get the data from Fusion and send to some other applications, or once the data is coming from some other application to insert into the Fusion application. Okay. So at a high level, guys, this is what we have, okay, as part of the complete course training that we are going to cover. In addition to that, as we said that, okay, we will be having just a second. Guys, for each of the tools and the techniques that we are going to learn, we have the separate folders. In these folder, different contents, different samples has been provided. Each of these samples we may be having different sort of learning material, PPTs, very detailed PPTs containing all the details, okay. That once you enroll, from the first day of your enrollment, admin will be sharing all these material with you in a shared drive. So guys, you will see, like, suppose talking about the DML, only this DQL is allowed, selected statement is allowed, nothing other than that. So all those scenarios of the selected statement we have mentioned, creating a BIP report, different sort of tables that are available in Fusion, everything material has been provided and practically demonstrated how to navigate. These are the contents for your reference that we are going to provide. In addition to that, guys, once we said that, okay, the course content to provide you an understanding. Guys, for different sort of tools that we are going to learn, it is very important not to just use those particular tools, but you should need to understand what is the difference between all those particular tools. Because being as a consultant, some tool may be having some advantages, some disadvantages. You have to figure it out which tool best suits to your client requirement, and accordingly you will need to propose the solution. So we will be providing you these comparative analysis about different tools and techniques. We will be providing you the assignments for each of the training, okay. These are the different assignments that will be handed over to you from the first day of the training, because all these sheets will be provided, and once we cover these particular topics, you will perform these assignments also, okay. Assignment related to BIP, OTBI, OIC, interview questions, guys, for different technology, for very basic to little hard. All these set of interview questions we have set for you, and you can go through and refer these things. Okay, everything, every single word that I'm going to speak into this particular training is a interview question and an answer to that particular question. Okay, I have not mention something anything else which I'm not going to discuss or explain here. Guys, in case you want to understand some sort of concepts, that concepts will be available here. Roughly, if you go to this training sheet, we will be covering all these things. Today we have just one demo, Okay, tomorrow onwards we will be starting with the regular classes. A new Zoom link will be shared only with those participants who will get enrolled. And like these are the prerequisites, guys. You should be having knowledge of English language, having your own computer. We we recommend that you will be daily joining from the laptop, not from the mobile phones. That is not quite effective. Okay, and then we will be starting with the basic fundamentals, concept, security, utility tools, and customization. As we discussed, that these are the areas that administrator or functional person will be working. So the first week, that is the agenda, and then we will be looking into the transaction console and approval related work. Okay, and then the actual work of a technical consultant are these technology. Okay, so we will be learning BIP. It will require 4 5 class. OTBA require 2 class. HCM extract require 2 class. SDL may require 3 class. HSDL required 1 class. FBDI also required 1 or 2 class, provided if we have 1.5 hour session we can complete that. Okay, and then guys we will be moving into the ICS. Before moving to ICS, we have to effectively work on to the web services. Okay, so guys, these are the different sort of tools for the web services. SOAP UI, whatever the services which has been offered by Oracle for a practical uses, I have created those particular service samples, and all those functions which are marked with FG. Okay, all these samples are ready. You does not need to struggle and search and Google and look for different sort of service, their URL and all these samples will be handed over to you guys. Okay, same way for REST kind of APIs, you may not be getting at the moment what is service, what is REST service, and this. Once we explain all these things, just to explain a real-time examples, how to get the data, insert the data, delete the data, post the data, all has been kept ready for you to be handed over to you guys. Okay, moving ahead guys, if you learn this particular training, if you log in into this particular application, we will be providing you this particular application access, the real-time application access, where I will be teaching. The same access will be provided to you guys. Guys, we will be discussing what is home application, what is all these URL navigations and all these things, how to access backend server, as I'm going to the backend server just to demonstrate. As part of this training guys, we have created, as we said, BIP reports, OTBA reports. These are the techniques. So you will see in OTBA reports, all these sample, all these different things that we are supposed to learn in OTBA, all has been created one sample for one topic. One sample I have created because you can refer these samples later also in case you have some requirement to implement. Like suppose you have some requirement to add filters, you have to create one report and add filters. You can refer this particular example without any confusing. This will tell and talk about and prepare the sample only related to the filters only. Okay, same way guys, if you talk about BIP report, you will say learning about data set, learning about parameters, learning about templates, bursting, and under data set guys, you will see so many samples. Whatever the practical real-time scenario which we are going to practically demonstrate, I have kept these samples also ready for you to refer and use. Okay, parameters, different combination of parameter, whether a single parameter, multiple parameter, making a parameter as mandatory, a parameter with a static list of value, parameter with a dynamic list of value, selecting all values, selecting single value. Okay, depending parameter, all these things we have kept the samples ready. Different kind of ways that we can create a report. We can create a report with the auto generated method, wizard method, e-text method. All these things we have kept ready for you guys. Okay, the concept of bursting, we will be learning the bursting in detail. And guys, these particular folders you will be getting an access. You will be having an, I will be explaining you how to extract this. You will be recommended to keep a copy of that in your local machine. You may migrate into your client tools also. You can practice while you are working at work also. Okay, there is no restrictions as like that. So that is what guys we have planned for today. Okay, in addition to that, if you want to go through, once we have shared these particular things, you can go through the detailed course contents. Okay, although we have added lot of new things in this particular course content, but suppose we take an topic of BIP, we will be covering a BIP report using Wizard, auto generated method, RTF, eText, Excel. We will be learning the bursting. We will be learning these things. All these things has been mentioned in detail. Okay. Although guys, what I have explained today, that is more than enough, and I have explained that into a different view. Same things I have explained into that tree sort of view. Here guys, if you roughly understood, if we consider only top 6 7 rows, leaving these particular things from here, if we consider, if I am taking only these rows and covering these topics, you will see almost 59. There may be certain things I have written as for explanation purpose. Generally, rough to rough, 50 new tools, technique, concepts you are going to learn as part of this particular training program. And in each of these training program also, you have 50-50 internal things. So 15 to 50, almost 2000 different tools, techniques, terminology you are going to learn as part of this particular training program. Okay. Fine, guys. So that is what I have planned. Now over to you guys if you have any questions. Before you take up any questions, I request you and repeat one more time. We have a early bird offer going on only for today. Request each one of you to join, contact the admin and get yourself enrolled today itself. Okay, because this particular offer is only for the participants who are going to enroll today. Okay, 2000 of cash discount and 6000 of additional access for the server for 2 months, which is quite beneficial for you to long term practicing and all those sort of things. Okay, over to you guys. If you have any questions, raise your hand, unmute yourself, and then I will address your queries.
Yeah, team. So sorry to interrupt, Piyush. So before getting into questions, we have a small announcement, team. So as tomorrow we had a Ganesh festival, that the next session will be on 28th, that is on Thursday at morning 7 o'clock sharp. So team, as Piyush already mentioned, the course price is 25,000, but only for today. As we are having a demo session today, so from Thursday onwards, we'll be starting a regular sessions. So only for today, we have this early bird offer price. So usually the course price is 25,000, but the participants who will get enrolled today, you will get at 23,000. And also 2 months additional Fusion server access. So, and along with that, I just want to re-highlight the course offerings once again. As such, we have participants joined in the middle of the session. So team, basically it's a 2 months training program. So daily Monday to Saturday morning 7 to 8 a.m. IST, we'll be having a 1 hour live session. So 7 to 8 a.m. IST, you can, the people who are from different time zones, please check the time slot. And along with that, you will be getting a lifetime video access. So daily session will be recorded and uploaded to the portal. So I mean, like whenever if you miss the session, also like you can go through the session, and if you have any questions, you can reach out to us. And along with that, you will be getting a 5 months of the Fusion server access and 2 months of the OIC server access to practice the application. And once your training has been completed, you will be assisted with the placements. Like it starts from the resume preparation, interview question and answers will be provided to you, and like mock interviews will be taken, and we will be refer your profiles to our tie-up companies. Okay, and so I request everyone, like this is like a end-to-end implementation training with the placement assistance. So I request everyone, whoever interested, please do reach out to us. And also, our team is publishing the payment link over the chat as well. So you can click on that link and you can complete the payment to avail this early bird offer. And once the payment is done, you can share the screenshot to given number. Okay, so I request everyone, whoever interested, please reach out to us and complete the payments by today to avail this early bird offer. So I'm repeating again, the offer is strictly only for today as we are having a demo. And from Thursday onwards, we'll be sharing a new meeting link only for the enrolled participants. Yeah, thank you everyone. You can start unmute yourself and you can ask the questions.
Hi, this is Abdul Wahab. We are the different regions zone, so will be extended for the payment for the offer, early bird offer, for until tomorrow, or it will be today only.
Yeah, Syed, only for today we have this offer price, so you can complete by today, end of the day. If you have any further questions, you can reach out to us on the number 8179563510. The team has
Oh,
posted the number over the chat, so we can discuss.
okay, sure. I have some questions. Okay, we have time now, or we have to close up the time now?
Yeah, if you have any questions related to the subject, you can
Hmm.
discuss with the Piyush.
Okay. Hi, Piyush. This is I have some certain questions. In this session will be how to assign the reports and how to create the custom page and what is the Redwood and what's going to Groovy script, and then the URP having AOL we are using for technical things. This also will be covered here.
Just a second. What you said? ERP has what?
AOL object library, application object library.
Here we don't have that. And that is
Okay.
a work of a functional consultant. Okay. That is not our work. That is the functional consultant work. If you see under the functional consultant, I have mentioned application object libraries, red mark. Okay. It is not there in Fusion.
Okay.
Okay.
Hello,
You will.
Piyush.
Just a second. Let him finish. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Please. You have
Okay.
asked 2-3 questions. Ask
Yes.
one by one. Nah? I didn't remember those.
Okay, sure. Okay. They will be cover how to assign the report, because in ERP we are assigning the report for in the concurrent program, right? So it will be
Everything will be explained.
okay. Here the custom page will not be covered here. So what are the pages we can develop to the customization?
As part of this customization and personalization, the basic understanding which is required, what are the three different kind of technologies that Oracle offer, I will be explaining. Okay. OAF is not in the scope, it is absolute technology. Current technology is ADF, that is also going to be absolute because VBCS is the new phase from the Oracle side. For VBCS, that designing of the pages from the technology called VBCS, that we are going to cover in the down. And as we said, any page is what? Any page is supposed to search the data, insert the data, update the data, and delete the data. So all these 4 business operations sort of pages we are going to cover in detail into this particular training. Okay.
Okay. I will complete it 2 minutes and two scenarios. Sorry for others. Okay. In this session will be real-time scenario will be covered for the integration for data extraction or data loading. So we will be seeing the real-time scenario also, or it will helpful for the
Uh,
Oracle certificates, and then
this entire training program will help you for the Oracle certification. In addition to that, you can reach out to admin. They will also guide you and help you. Once the course will progress, you get some grasping things. Further, to let you know, there is no certification offered by Oracle in terms of Oracle Fusion Technical certification. No. Oracle OIC certification is there, VBCS certificate is there, but Oracle technical certification is not there from the Oracle side. Okay,
yeah, thank you.
fine. Yes, Farid.
Yeah, I want to know are you going to give certain step-by-step instructions or assignments for us to do as well after each
Yes,
session?
yes, for after note each session, like I'm going to cover, this is a very intuitive and professional learning and uh, like sort of training content. So from the first day of the enrollment, we will be handing over all the contents, all the PPTs and all these Excel files in these BIP assignments are there. It is the individual's willingness and attentiveness that they should follow these assignments. Okay.
Okay. And will we have access so we can just go ahead of time as well?
Everything will be provided to you. Access will be provided once you get enrolled. It may
Okay.
take 1 hour of time. One day
Mhm.
of time maybe for team to create the accesses for you and share with you. And after that, even if you have some prior experience into Oracle, if you want to pursue some Oracle self-learning or something, we will not bifurcate that, okay, we will give one by one. From the first day, we will give you the complete full access of user. Okay.
It's a very silly question. I'm not based out of India. I mean, it's a fusion environment we're talking about. It should be accessible anywhere from the world, right?
Everywhere.
Okay.
We don't have any control on that. Okay.
Okay,
It
great.
will be accessible. Over to you, Naveen.
Yeah, hi Piyush.
Naveen,
Is
your
there,
voice is very low. I'm not getting your voice.
is it fine now?
Yes, now it is fine.
Yeah. Do we have any AI impact on this role?
Which impact?
AI.
No impact of AI.
Okay. And someone asked like the real-time example or real-time scenarios are covered in this.
Every word that I'm going to speak is real word. I am going to explain you from the layman language, very silly example, okay, in very
Okay.
day-to-day practical life examples, then try to correlate with the terminologies and the vocabulary of the IT, and then I will be demonstrating those things. Okay, real
Oh,
time means to understand that, okay, suppose there is a report. With that report, we have to make that report dynamically based on certain parameters. So we will be learning the technology to create the parameters. Real time means that we have to learn the subject to create a page, suppose. So to create a page, I will be definitely using some custom table, imply table having 5 fields, and we will be creating that data into that. Real time will be, it will be very big table containing 50 fields, designing a page that may contain 400 fields. We cannot practically demonstrate, right, that thing. But practically what is required, every concept will be a real time concept only.
okay. And last one is for Oracle Integration Cloud, what will be the version you will be providing?
Yes, that is also like we will be working on to the latest one. Currently we are version 3 has been offered by Oracle, so we will be offering and teaching everything into version 3.
Okay. Yeah, that's it from my side.
And guys, with the OIC, we will be giving you a complete access of ICS, VBCS and PCS. Okay, so you can explore the things, do the things at your own. There is no restriction from our side. 2 months complete access will be provided. Over to you, Ayush.
Um, I want to know that I was working in Oracle EBSR 12. There are custom forms are there. Can we do this thing in Fusion also?
Not required. Nothing is like that. There is a separate technology VBCS, okay, which will build the new application and pages. Practically, as in EBS, lot of customizations are required. Here in Fusion, since Fusion is already designed in such a way that it is the best of the best technology. Whatever the customization required, Oracle customer might have been thinking and doing, Oracle understood those requirements and already integrated those things. Okay, so you does not need much opportunities and requirement to do that sort of large customization. Not needed.
But if there is any customization, then we are able to create the forms and forms. I want to know that only.
VBCS is the application through which we will be creating a custom forms. Okay.
Okay.
Yes, Balaji.
I am new to this course, sir. I don't know how to start. Can you tell me how to start from the course? Can you help us?
So that is what Balaji, what we are saying, that okay, it is a real-time practical learning. By attending this particular course, you can explore and publish yourself as a 2 to 3 years of experience, and we will be covering from the scratch. We are not assuming that okay, anybody is knowing anything. That is what I have also requested. If anyone is having any experience, any technical background, please do not come with that particular baggage with you. Wherever something needs to be compared or I need to express those things, I will personally ask that, okay, anybody is from EBS background, Java background, can you correlate that? Otherwise, everything will be explained from scratch. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Harish, over to you. You were raising your hand.
Yeah, hi Piyush. Only one question I have, like regarding the HCM extract. So you mentioned that HDL and HSDL. So is that like the configuration between we are integrating from the OIC, that explanation you're going to provide, or or in the Fusion going to provide how
Guys,
to.
everything will be provided. Like, see, the
Okay.
integration means to extract. Integration is to exchange the data between two applications. Okay, so let's suppose one our source application is Fusion, and suppose our third party application may be XYZ application. Okay, so let's suppose in real time the application may be SAP application. Currently I don't have SAP application, right? But to exchange the
Okay.
data from Fusion to SAP, there may be file that is supposed to be extracted from Fusion, right? That file can be extracted by some sort of technology provided by Oracle, like BIP report or HCM extract. We will be practically seeing how to extract the data from that particular reports. Okay, so one part is done. We know how to extract the data, right? Now this data that we are extracting, 99% guys, we as a OIC, none of the companies will give a direct connection or access to SAP.
Yeah, yeah. And
SAP
what
will
type
say
of
that,
data
okay,
is
Maya is a different technology. I will not allow you to touch. Okay.
yeah. And what type of data is extracting? Like it is a payroll or AR invoice or AP invoice, like that?
That we will see. Like we have
Sure.
practically different sort of reports to build. Okay. We
Okay.
mostly build with the very basic queries. Okay. That should be easy to understand, because if we spend time into creating very big complex queries and extracting the data, then the core course of to read the data. Our concept is to read the data from OIC, right? That is our objective. Then that data
Actually, as part of HCM, for understanding, I'm looking, payroll and HR.
that we are covering already.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, fine. Yeah. Thanks. You covered.
Last question, Farid, over to you.
Okay, so one thing is that do you guys have PayPal available for the payment option?
That please reach out to admin. They will support you by different modes of payment. Okay.
Okay, got it. And you mentioned that the customizations are not that many in Fusion. So so the majority of the jobs currently in Oracle Fusion are from data loading and reports perspective. Is that what it is?
Yes.
Oh, okay. All right. So customizations is not that much. It's just the integration and reporting.
Yes.
All right.
Fine, guys. So that is what we have planned for today's session. As we have said that, okay, being a vacation for tomorrow, we are planning for a session to be conducted day after tomorrow, sharp at 7 o'clock. Okay. Request each one of you to join at time, and please make sure that you should get enrolled today. Only a new Zoom link will be shared only with the participants who has enrolled. And again, repeating, whosoever is going to be joining, all the access, all the material, all the files, okay, everything will be shared and contacted by the admin. In case you are facing any issues in the entire course of training related to the file access, your particular access, software access, admin is your key point of contact. Please reach out to him and he will be supporting you during a normal work timings. He will be supporting and responding back to you with a TAT of 24 hours. Last question, guys, that somebody is raising an hand. Jairam, you were raising an hand.
Hi Piyush, Gurvash here.
Yes, Guru.
I'm from SOVA OIC admin
I'm
background.
Jairam, and
Just a
I'm
second.
certified.
Just a second. Jairam, Guru is just let me take a question from Guru, then I'll get back to you. Last question from Jairam. Yes, Guru.
Yeah, I'm from SOVA OIC admin background. Is it suggestible to? I'm just
Not
looking for upskilling and on my team.
sure. This
So how
will
is the job
definitely
market and all?
this will be definitely upskilling, but if you want only to be an administrative work of similar to SOA, no, it will help you to create the integrations. You will be a consulting work also here. Okay, but none of your experience may be very effectively utilized. If you have other programming knowledge in SOA, you know, right, how to route the things, how to drag and drop the things, what is canvas, what are the components, what is XML payload, all these things you already know if you are from the SOA background. So that will definitely help you. Okay.
How is the job? Okay.
Job market in OIC is very good. People are looking for OIC consultant in and out. Anyone who mentioned OIC, people are chasing them. Once you get enrolled and get over into WhatsApp group, you will see daily our admin is posting 2-3 different openings from our network only, ranging from 2 years to 10 years of experience, ranging to 2 years to 6 years of experience in OIC, and all are with big companies giving you a good salary packages. Okay.
Thank you.
Fine. Thank you, everyone. Jairam, last question over to you. After that, I will be closing the session.
Okay, sir. Thank you. I'm Jairam. I'm fresher and I'm new to this. I don't know anything. And my friend was referred to this. They said that Oracle OIC is main important to me. They said he said that you learn OIC very importantly, but you system access is for 2 months only. Is it enough, sir, to learn that?
It is good, more than enough.
Yeah. Okay, sir.
Okay.
Thank you.
Fine. Thank you, everyone. Thanks for your time. Let's catch up on coming Thursday. Okay. Enjoy your weekend. Go through, connect with admin. Okay. Please make sure that you should be getting enrolled to avail the benefits. Please do not rush later for availing the benefit. This offer is only for today on account of Ganesh Chaturthi. Okay. Thank you, everyone. Thanks for your time.
Thanks, Piyush. Thank you all.
Take care.
Thank you.